Investigators say that the $4.5 million diamond ring stolen from Kim Kardashian will most likely be made into smaller, less valuable stones. You know, like Kendall and Kylie.
Kim Kardashian has debuted a new line of body makeup, and she hyped it up by tweeting this video of gloop being laboriously troweled onto her skin. Perfect for anyone with a job where you don't wear pants or touch any furniture.
It's a good comeback story, right? Seabiscuit, the Mighty Ducks,
Robert Downey Jr., who
Rocky.
else? Yes.
Kim Kardashian?
Kim, well,
In the video, she gets cum on her back, I think.
Kim's body makeup raised a lot of questions. Mainly, does it come with this manservant who does the application for you? Oh, Jeffries, don't forget the back of my knees and my underbutt. But telling women that doing their face isn't enough, now they need to slather their whole bodies, is a little harsh. There's no way people are going to fall for it, and it's already completely sold out.
I'd rather plant poison ivy plants in my anus before hearing another word about Kim Kardashian. Go ahead and do that, please.
A guy told me that, I don't know if you've heard this, Bruce Jenner is going to go back maybe to being a man. Did you hear that? No. That's an odd thing. Because I remember him, of course, as a woman. So it's hard for me to picture what he'd even look like as a man. I remember, because I'm from Canada, so I remember he was in the 72 Olympics, and he won the decathlon, you know, which is the best athlete in the world, was a woman. And we didn't know at the time because he kept it secret. But I remember they put the gold medal around his fucking big juicy tits. And that to me is when he should have just gone, I'm a lady, and then that would have been good for the LGBTG, the community, you know, the community. I don't know if you've been over and seen them and shit, but it's a nice community. And it would have been good, all the LGBTBL. I try to be inclusive of all the letters in the alphabet. But, you know, then he waited, that's the problem, he waited till 65. That's when Bruce Jenner decided to tell us he was a lady. Now, I don't know about you guys, but to me, is there really that much difference between a 65-year-old? At some point, you got to realize you're just some old thing nobody wants to fuck.
See, she just wanted to change the neighborhood.
That's an episode. So Kanye saying, I want to run for president, you're not concerned? You gonna retweet that, you dumb bitch?
Yeah, the fact she retweeted.
Oh, I thought you were calling Al a dumb bitch.
Damn, you're getting assertive, Akaash. The fact that Kim retweeted to me shows that she's complicit in either his manic episode or his presidential delusions.
Kim wants him to be crazy. She understands how the game works. You think that her and her sister, they're both fucking worth hundreds of millions of dollars fist fighting on TV? You think they don't know exactly what the fuck is going on?
And they need something to talk about every season. There has to be something giant.
Life is good. I got kids. Everybody's happy. Everybody got a kid. Everybody's cool. Let me punch this bitch to get some fucking ratings.
Son.
Snuffs that bitch. Everything's good.
Yeah, so that's why if he's having an episode, as long as the shit is just entertaining and it's bringing eyes, they're cool with it.
They don't give a fuck.
No, but the moment it starts fucking up the bag, once he starts
it
talking
won't
about
fuck up the bag.
Planned Parenthood,
their bag matters above all else.
Yeah, but if he's calling Planned Parenthood the devil, and then all the women who follow the Kardashians,
they will never stop following.
I know somebody's made this joke before, but we have to talk about it. Has anybody ever gone there to Planned Parenthood? like, you think a couple that has a baby have gone in there and be like, yeah, we just want to start planning. We just want to know how the fuck we're supposed to do it, how we could do this Parenthood shit effectively.
I think they do that, but like it's probably in the same way Pablo Escobar did community service. You know what I mean? Like,
they're great. How many fucking things before she robs herself? How many of those apps did she sell? The fucking Kardashian chick.
Millions.
Millions.
No,
but
she made $40 million off that.
She wouldn't have known if she didn't try, bro. You gotta try things.
If I remember correctly, one of the ways, that was a recent one, she was making a lot, but one of the ones that she made the ton of money on actually happened through a legal battle where the people created it, and then she wound up going after him, and then it became her thing. And I mean, it's amazing how much money. Hey, let me ask you a question. Did it ever occur to you, hearing that story about her robbery in Paris, did you have one inclination, one moment where you thought it was a setup?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not saying it is, because they're suing everybody that says anything, but I'm just saying that you can't help but think when the girl, listen, Paris Hilton, before that Green Acre TV show came out, conveniently came out in a porno having sex with a guy named Rick Solomon that sold like crazy. I mean, millions, okay? Claims she never had any ownership of it. Came out 2 weeks before, brought a lot of publicity to the project. Kardashian had...
There were 2 or 3 things that didn't sound right. Not to Uncle Joey. First of all, I would have punched her in the fucking head. That's what I don't like. She didn't take a punch to the fucking head. Something's not right there.
Also, too,
they just picked her up and put her in the bathroom.
Not just that, but they tied her together with wrist, the plastic, what do you call it, ties?
Ties.
And duct taped over them. Okay, your hands are tied. Now you're duct taped over, your feet too. You're telling me you got out of that?
Something's
right.
Weird. I'm not saying that she did or she didn't. I don't want her going after us.
Not saying it.
But this is coming to you from a fucking criminal. And I'll tell you when you make these kind of mistakes. This is a mistake.
My wife watches that show with the ladies there whose dad is now a woman. And, the ones out there in Cal, the way they fucking talk. I was sitting there, and this was a pivotal turning point in me getting along better with my wife. Was I just gave into reality TV. And you know what I mean? I just dialed into my fucking inner Caitlyn Jenner and was just like, all right, I'll feminine it up here, right? I'll tuck the package between the fucking... I'll duct tape my balls and dick to my taint for the next fucking hour, and I will sit here and I will watch this horse shit. So I'm watching it, right? And the big one there, as Jay Lawhead calls her, the power forward of the Kardashians, all right? She's driving the meerkat one, and then the one who's married to the fucking Kanye West, the always humble Kanye West, right? And they're driving over because she's trying to figure out, if the fucking, whatever, if the splooge made it to the fucking hangar area. Sorry, I'm not trying to get all medical on you guys. She's trying to see if she's pregnant or what. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So they're driving in some SUV. They're in Wyoming. Right? Because that's what rich people in California do. They eventually, want to pretend that they're ranchers. So they buy a spread out there in Montana or something. Long story short, they're driving in this fucking SUV. Right? The power forward's behind the wheel, as Jay Lawhead calls her. The meerkat is in the fucking passenger seat, and old Sploogie's in the back, right? So they fucking, it's snowing. And this truck goes by, the truck has like the wind or whatever, as it goes by. So, James Worthy there is fucking, whoa, going like, what the fuck? And then they keep talking and blah, 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 blah. And then another truck goes by. And next thing you know, she lost complete control of the car. And as it's spinning, right, the woman in the back, I think she's pregnant, so she's freaking out. Oh, she's got a baby there. A cute little baby is sitting there, reading the fucking paper, and they start spinning. So the one in the back, the mother, is going, hey, fucking, Orlando Woolrich, what the fuck? What's going on? And as they're spinning, the woman behind the fucking wheel is going, it's not my fault, it's not my fault, it's not my fault. And they fucking, they spun into oncoming traffic. Luckily, we're not hit. right? And then they fucking went off the road into a ditch. And the big one, the Captain fucking Kirk, took no responsibility whatsoever. Was just like, and was actually mad at old Sploogey back there because she was upset with her. She was going like, I was truck came by, I was like, when? And it blew me into some black ice. It's like, no, you were going too fast. You were driving too fucking fast for those conditions. You lost control of the car with your niece in the car. You fucking dope. Right? And nobody held their feet to the fire. Nobody gave her anything. It's like, you are a fuck up. You know, just standing there with your fucking back of your head touching the top of your back, trying to talk to her, trying to get in her grill, right? Staring up from her navel, looking between her titties, seeing a half of two nostrils, just yelling at her, hey, you fucked up, lady, right? None of them said that. And then they just like, they're fucking just standing there going like, when my giant 8-foot sister lost control of the SUV, it was like so scary. Like they always like build up to a fucking point. You're like, yeah, and it's always just like, ha. When this meteor came down at our house and it slammed in to the roof above my bedroom, and for half a second I thought I was gonna die. I was like so scared. So I am standing up, pacing in the living room now like a fucking, I don't know, some fucking pissed off coach who's trying to stay inside the coach's box so he doesn't get it technical. And I'm fucking screaming at the TV like a bad call was made. Completely forgot that I was going to sit there and try and get along with my wife by watching this horse shit. And I'm yelling at the TV. I'm like, no, you fucking 8-foot cunt. You fucked up. You were driving too fast. My fucking voice cracking. You were driving too fast, man. Your fucking niece is in the car. Right? Slow the fuck down. You're driving a 4-wheel drive vehicle? You fucking dope. Oh, my God. Done with that show. That was it. I tried. I lasted fucking one clip. I'm done with that show. Fucking done with that show. I fucking hate when people do shit like that and people call them on them. Yeah, it was your fault. It is your fault. Stop being powerless, you moron. All right? You have total control of that fucking situation. You just drive a little slower. You drive a little slower. Anyway, I shouldn't be making fun of them. You know, what they're going through right now, what they're having to deal with, you know. Left is white, black is mine, up and down is black and white, inside out, da-da-da, and now Bruce is fucking Caitlyn, right? I really hold firm on that people cannot get upset with anybody in that family if they're still a little fucking wigged out that their dad is now their mom. You know what I mean? Just exactly what is the average, you know, time it takes, you know, for you to fucking get your head around that? You know, I don't know. My wife's sitting there going, oh, he's showing his fucking titties to his kids. It's just like, he's doing what? I mean, is that true? If that's true, I don't give a fuck. That's just wrong on all kinds of levels. You know what I mean? I know. I get it. You're coming back from the mall and you got a little shopper's high going on and you want to show what you got. But
yo, let's talk about a real issue at hand. Trash piling up, it's time to take a stand. From plastic bottles to styrofoam cups, our planet's drowning, it's time to wake up. Garbage trucks roll, streets lined with waste, but where does it go? It's not a race to the landfill, a mountain of despair, but we can change course, show that we care. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. Single-use plastics, they gotta go. From straws to bags, it's time to say no. Bring your own cup, your own tote bag. Small steps add up, let's not lag. Sorting all waste is not that tough. Recycling centers, that's where it's rough. Separate paper, glass, and cans. Give them a new life, that's the plan. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. But it's not just about the stuff we toss. It's about the mindset, there's no loss. Composting food waste, it's a win. Turning scraps to soil, let's begin. Educate the masses, from young to old. The future's at stake, let the story unfold. For the sake of our planet, our home sweet home. Let's clean up our acts, together we roam. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand.
Their tits, right? When you were a guy, did you take your balls out and show them to them? No, you didn't. You don't do that. You don't show your sexual goods to your fucking kids and then compile it with new sexual goods, right? And it's not like new and improved, like, hey, I got my dick enlarged. No. I fucking, I got some tits now. Would you like to see them? No, Dad. I mean, Mom, I wouldn't. Jesus Christ, Caitlin. Can you put your fucking new tits away? Is that asking too much? You already took all my rouge. Now you're going to take your tits out? I mean, I'm sitting in a car, and I was chilling, it was like, so, Sky, when you took your tits out, Dad, it was like, so, Sky. I was like, is my dad taking his tits out right now? I was like, Bruce, I mean, Kayla, I mean, what the fuck?